Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Getting ready to go live here in Jow, New Mexico, as the Eunice Cardinals will be facing the Loving Falcons here in the Jow Panther Invitational Tournament. Just testing mics at this time. Test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Getting ready to go live here in Jow, New Mexico, as the Eunice Lady Cardinals are here in the Panther Invitational, and they'll be facing district foe Loving here in Jow in this tournament. Testing mics, getting ready to go live. Test. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Knollmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. I'm Jimmy Jones. My normal crew's not here today. However, it's becoming more and more normal. I've got the El Jefe of all them Jefes, Marty Rodriguez, here helping me on the camera. We appreciate Marty's help for sure. He's done that several games for us this year. As a lot of these early games, early in the season, are tournaments. They're a lot of times on the road, and they play at weird hours. Just like today here, we're getting ready to get this game started, and it's 1:49 here in the afternoon. So my normal counterparts are working. We shout out to Rosendo and Charlie and wish you well. So today we move into the second round of the Jowl Panther Invitational as your Eunice Lady Cardinals will be facing district foe Loving. The Lady Cards picked up a big win against a very tough Hobbs JV team yesterday, winning 56-32. Loving faced Cloudcroft and won by a final score of 40-32. I've been told, I didn't watch it, I heard it was quite the dogfight, pretty rough, intense game. In yesterday's game, Eunice led wire to wire. Chloe Jones led all scorers with 19 points. She also added 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. She's led the team in scoring the last couple of games, which is normally not necessarily her super strong point, but she's been able to do that the last few games. She also had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, as I mentioned. She led this team in assists and steals this is the third year. Alina Rodriguez had another solid game with 16 points and 7 rebounds. She's led this team in scoring over the last 2 years. Kenna McBee had her best game of her high school career. That young lady was everywhere yesterday. Really proud of her. She played a heck of a ball game yesterday. She ended up with 13 points, 5 rebounds. Like I said, she played really, really well. For the season, the Lady Cardinals are now 4-5. They have wins over Ruidoso, Rawls, and Seagraves, Texas. They also have that win yesterday over Hobbs JV. Eunice's losses have come to 4A powerhouse Lovington, top 20 undefeated at the time Klondike over in Texas. They're a top 20 team. 1A number 1 Melrose, Seminole JV, and an unfortunate loss to Dora. For Loving, they enter this game with a record of 3-3 with wins over 2 JV teams and a win yesterday over Cloudcroft. They have losses to Mescalero, Clayton, and Cimarron. Loving is led this season by senior Catherine Montoya, who is averaging 11 points per game according to Max Preps. That's where I typically get my stats on other teams. While Emily Green averages 6 points a game, and Samantha Cozart chips in 5 points per game. All right, let's see here. On the year, Eunice is led by sensational sophomore Alina Rodriguez, who is averaging over 14 points per game. She's at nearly 6 rebounds per game as well. Alina is the all-time Eunice girls record holder in 3-point shots. She's currently sitting at 87 three-pointers in her career, a really impressive shooter. She was a first-team all-district selection last year. Jammin junior Chloe Jones is next in the scoring category. She is averaging over 12 points per game while leading the team in assists and steals. For her career, she has nearly 500 points, 136 steals, and 136 assists and 210 steals. She's been a first-team all-district player each of her years in high school. So that's kind of my shortened version of my pregame here today. I want to shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, and Eunice Health Clinic. All right, so we're getting ready to get going here. We got about 7 minutes remaining on the clock. I'm going to send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Nullmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
And my apologies for those of you back home. There's 2 different buttons, and I had the mute button pushed for some reason. I had my play button and my mute button pushed. There's Jones with a steal, and here we come the other way. Jones on the run out. She throws a shot up, and she's going to get fouled. So all of you that love listening to my voice back home, Jada Jones, it's her birthday, sent me a message saying, Dad, we can't hear anything you're saying if you're talking. And I looked over at the board, and I had the mute button pushed on the overall board. So my green arrow or green light was on my mic, but the red mute button was pushed on the main. So my apologies, you got out of having to listen to me for a few minutes. So Chloe Jones goes to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up. She didn't hold her follow through. I'm always telling you can tell if she's going to miss it as soon as she releases it, because sometimes she don't hold that follow through. So she misses the first free throw. She's going to step back to the free throw line for the next. That one holds it up there. It rattles around it, everything but go in. They come back away with the rebound. They drop it down low to Jasmine. Jasmine misses a shot there on the side. And here we come back the other direction. Loving with the basketball. That's 2-1 Montoya. She's trying to reset the offense. They're going to try to set a pick on the top of this Eunice Cardinal 1-2-2 zone. Montoya with it again after giving it up. She takes it over here to the right side. Ball gets deflected. Maureen comes away with the ball, and now she's dribble driving, attacking the middle. Swings it over to Jones. Jones thought about it, then kicks it over to Rodriguez. Back to Jones. Jones with the ball, dribbles it over, hands it to Maureen. Maureen over to McKenna McBee. Kenna McBee throws up a shot that goes off the side of the backboard. The ball ends up on the ground, rolls out of bounds. And we're going to have some subs here. Jasmine Martinez going to come out. Sam Allen going to go in for the Lady Cardinals. So it looks like they just called the ball out of bounds there. It's 3-2. Eunice in the lead by 1 against Loving. Loving Lady Falcons skip it down to Vasquez in the corner. She thought about it, then kicks it out. They drop it down to Cozart, who kicks it out to Montoya. Ends up back in the hands, and there's a steal down low by McBee. McBee throws it to the post, and it ends up, and there's Chloe Jones with the steal. And then here we go back the other way. Jones with the crossover, kicks it up to Maureen and drops it in for 2. Chloe Jones with the steal and the assist. Alondra Maureen with 2 points. That's 5 points for Alondra Maureen. She's got all the points here for the Eunice Lady Cardinals. Cozart with the ball at the free throw line. She has her pocket picked by Maureen. Jones is on the run out. She almost gets the ball thrown away there as she picks it up, gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for 3. Her 3 won't go, but who's there for the rebound but Alondra Maureen, and she throws it up, it won't go. Sam Allen down in there battling. So it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor as the Loving Lady Falcons are going to take a timeout with 3:15 remaining in quarter number 1. It's a 5-2 ball game. The Lady Cardinals, despite some shooting woes, are still in the lead 5-2. Want to shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, the Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Health Clinic. We got some old has-beens here in the bleachers with us today, as I see Ovi Ontiveros wearing his Baylor shirt, and right beside him we've got the man, the myth, the legend. He's number 1 in our hearts even though he's old, and that is Jorge Ontiveros. Anyway, got a good group here today supporting the Eunice Lady Cardinals. Once again, Marty Rodriguez, the jefe of all them jefes, sitting here beside me, helping me on the camera. So here comes Loving back into the ball game. They kick it over to that left side. Looking down low. They flip it across. The ball ends up in the hands of Cozart. She rips it through violently and then throws it out toward the top. Ball gets stolen away by Jones. Jones on the run out. She's going to head up to the floor and then throws it in for 2 on the little fake. That's 3 steals already for Jones. It's a 7-2 ball game. Loving brings it back across the timeline. 21 is Montoya. She drops it down, flips through the middle, drops it over on the side. Her shot is up, and it is no good. Alina Rodriguez with her 3rd rebound of the ball game. She's looking as she's pushing the ball up the floor. Kicks it back over to Jones. Jones swings it over into the corner to Maureen. Maureen looked like she shuffled her feet, no call, which is good for the Cardinals. Rodriguez with the ball, skips it all the way down low, trying to get the ball down into the post. The ball sails out of bounds, and that's another turnover for the Lady Cardinals. It's a 7-2 ball game, still running that post entry offense. And we throw it in, it gets deflected off the hands, goes out of bounds. 7-2 here. Loving with the basketball. That's Montoya. Catherine Montoya brings it across the timeline. Alina Rodriguez out at the top of the key, putting some pressure. They skip it down to Vasquez. Vasquez with a dribble drive, flips it down low, and then she catches it back as she's standing on the baseline, so that'll be a turnover for the Loving Lady Falcons. Eunice Rodriguez throws it into Jones. She's going to walk it up the court. Going to walk right across the Panther and stomp in his eye like he deserves, and then she's headed into our side. Rodriguez with the ball. Back up to Jones. Back over to Rodriguez. Back over to Jones. Over to Kenna McBee. Kenna McBee looking cross court. She skips it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pump fake. Then she does a little James Harden step back. It rattles around and it goes in. The assist from Kenna McBee and the long three by Alina Rodriguez. She gets on the board for her first points of the ball game. It's now 10-2. A steal by Jones. Jones on the run out, gets broke away, throws a shot up and goes in. So Chloe Jones with another steal and another two. That's 4 for Jones. Loving wastes no time. We went to sleep on the backside and they pick up 2 points and now it's 12-4. Eunice up by 8. Jones with the ball, going to walk it across. She steps on the eye of the Panther again. Good job. She thought about swinging it over to the right, then she moves it back over to the left. They throw it into that high post again. Rodriguez wide open for three on the wing. Her shot won't go. Sam Allen with a good rebound there by Samantha Allen. And her putback won't go, but she gets fouled. She's going to head to the free throw line. A good job there by Samantha Allen. I saw Mom and Daddy here. I know they're proud of Sam. She's a good kid, and we're glad she decided to play. This young lady really hadn't ever played basketball in her life. Decided to play this year, and she has been a definite positive for this Lady Cardinal team, and she makes free throw number 1, making it 13-4. Her daddy Chris and I worked together for many years. He was chief or deputy chief of the Hobbs Fire Department for a while. Just a great man. Her second one's up. It won't go. Loving comes away with the rebound, and here come the Falcons pushing it up the floor. Ball gets deflected away. Vasquez ends up with it back in her hands. Alina Rodriguez steps in and picks up the steal. She's on the run out, and she's going to throw it up. It won't go, but that's Alondra Maureen having the game of her life. She steps in, grabs the rebound and the putback. Alondra Maureen with 7 quick points here early in this ball game. There's a shot that goes up by the Falcons. It's no good, but Loving comes away with the rebound. There's a dribble drive attack by Montoya, and they're going to call a reach up near the free throw line. So it's 15-4. Going to have multiple substitutions coming in for the Falcons. 22 seconds remaining on the clock here in the first quarter. Once again, scores 15-4. Loving's going to have the ball right at the old 28-foot mark, right in front of the Eunice bench. They throw it into Montoya. Montoya looking cross-side to Granado, then she's going to dribble attack. She kicks it out to the left wing. A shot is up. It is no good. Alina Rodriguez as well as Brooklyn Rodriguez, 2 Rodriguezes. That's a double shot of Rodriguez. They both had their hands on the ball. The ball's called a jump ball, and it's going to be Falcon ball down on the baseline under their basket. So that's number 5, Ebony Flores, who will be throwing it in. She kicks it into Montoya. Montoya's shot is up. It is no good. Sam Allen comes away with the rebound, then throws it softball style down to Rodriguez, who pulls for 3. Her 3 goes off the rim and no good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the Eunice Lady Cardinals lead 15-4. Want a quick shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Health Clinic, Devon Energy, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, BTH Services, Parker Energy, Eunice Police Department, Redbird Gas, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, NMR Pipeline, and Eunice Pump and Supply. For that quarter, Alina Rodriguez had 3 points on a 3. Chloe Jones with 4 on 2 run-out layups. Alondra Maureen, the big scorer in that quarter, she had 7 points for the Lady Cardinals. Sam Allen also got on the board with a free throw. Well, Anyway, that's right. And I think it's his birthday, isn't it? Isn't it his birthday? All right, so because it's his birthday, he come cutting through here and about drug all my stuff off the back of the video deal. But it's his birthday, so I'm going to give him a shout out. It's the Melanson birthday over here, so shout out to him, even though he almost kicked all my stuff over dragging my video equipment off and the sponsor list and whatnot. So shout out. It's a special day for birthdays today because it's also New Mexico's birthday and it's Jada Jones's birthday, New Mexico's all-time assist steals leader for girls basketball. All right, so here comes Eunice starting the second quarter. Jones with the ball, throws it over to Marine, back to Jones. Looking around, thought about driving, pulls it back out. Looks like they've changed into a little matchup zone. We're still trying to force it down low. They throw the ball, it gets thrown away. We've got a turnover. Ball almost gets thrown away again, and here comes Loving back the other way. This helter-skelter game is what they like for sure. That ball gets tipped around. Jasmine Martinez comes away with the rebound. Jones is going to pick it up, and now she's on the attack. Now she's going to pull it back out. So they've adjusted into this little matchup zone, and so we'll see if we adjust to fill the gaps here. Jasmine throws it down low to Chloe Jones. Chloe Jones on the dribble drive attack. Wow. Wow. Man, Jones gets slammed to the floor and no call right there by the official. I think he was sleeping. All right, so Jones will head back over. They're just going to call the ball out of bounds. They throw it all the way over to the scorer's table for the turnover. That is 5 turnovers already for the Cardinals. So it's still a 15-4 score here. And here comes Loving with the game, or with the ball, bringing it across. I don't know what my family's doing, but they keep sending me messages. So you're interrupting my broadcast here. All right, Loving with the ball over on the left wing. They throw up a shot that won't go. Jones is going to come away with the rebound. And she's on the dribble drive attack. She drops it over to Marine. Marine tried to pump fake, and then she goes to go up. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball down on the baseline. It's 15-4 is the score. Alondra Marine to throw it in. So Alondra getting ready to throw it in. They're going to throw it up top. They get it into Jones. Jones going to spin, drive through the middle. She kicks it out to Marine. Marine with a little dribble pump fake, throws up a shot. It won't go, and here comes Loving quickly the other way. That's number 21, Montoya. She tries a spin move, throws up a shot. It won't go, and it's now 15-4, and we call the foul there on the Lady Cardinals. So that's going to be Haller that they called for that foul. So that'll send the Lady Falcons to the line. That's 2-1 Montoya. She knocks down the first free throw. So it's now 15-5. Eunice in the lead. The Cardinals, it looks like now they've put their starting lineup back on the floor. Here's that second free throw. It is up and it is no good. Chloe Jones going to come away with that rebound. She kicks it ahead to Marine. Marine drops it over to Jasmine Martinez, who drops it in for 2. Jasmine Martinez gets on the board. Alondra Marine with an assist. Here comes Loving. They throw the ball all the way down the floor, and they get 2 easy ones. Trying to keep up with the score here on my side. We're trying to run a press, but we've got our post all the way up at half court. There's nobody back, so we've got to get our post back or we're going to give up wide open walk-off layups over and over. And Chloe Jones comes through, skips a shot up. It won't go. She gets hammered pretty hard. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Chloe Jones will head to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Eunice leads here 17-7 early in this ball game. Her first free throw sinks in through there. That's 5 for Jones. It's now 18-7. So Jones getting ready to shoot the next one. Her shot is up, and it splashes through. That's 6 points for Jones. It's a 19-7 ball game. Looks like we're in a full court man, and we're in that old school get a man, as Coach Casals and Hobbs used to say, where everybody just goes and sticks to one. Got to get in a help. Oh, and there's going to be a foul on Jones. So I believe they called that foul on Chloe Jones. That'll be Chloe's first foul. That's one foul on her. So that'll send Samantha Cozart to the free throw line for Loving. She steps in. Her first free throw goes up, and it is no good. Cozart going to get one more. Official letting her know. Here she goes. She steps to the line. That's number 23, Cozart. Her shot is up, and it is no good as well, but she gets her own rebound, throws up a shot. It won't go. She gets her own rebound again. Rodriguez there with a block. Alina Rodriguez with a block there. That'll give Loving the ball back on the baseline as that ball sails out of bounds. So Loving to throw it in. They throw it in up here to the right side. Kick it back over to the corner. Looking up top, that is Montoya. She's looking cross court, trying to skip it to Vasquez. Gives it back to the corner. A three is up. It is no good. Chloe Jones going to come away with the rebound. And here goes Chloe on the run out. Her shot is up and no good. And that ball, no. It hit the young lady in the red out of bounds. Yeah, so anyway, it's 19-7. They're going to give the ball, and there's a travel. So now Eunice will get it back. My man Charlie always says the ball don't lie. So the ball got payback for the bad call the first time around. So it all comes full circle. Some people call that karma. So 19-7, Alondra Maureen to throw it in. She throws it into Jones. Jones swings it cross court to McBee. McBee back to Jones. They're just kind of surveying the defense from a distance. We throw it down low to the post. The ball's kicked out. A shot is up. It's no good. Jasmine Martinez with the rebound, but then we're going to have a jump ball, and that'll turn the ball over to the Loving Lady Falcons. There's a steal by Jasmine Martinez. She gets it ahead to Jones. Jones skips it up to Maureen. Maureen's shot is up. It's no good. Jasmine Martinez with a good rebound. Got to go up. Jasmine with a great rebound, a kick out. Jones going to come away with the rebound. Jones a little step through. Her shot won't go. And then Jasmine Martinez with a rebound on the backside, and her putback, she's going to be fouled. It's 19-7. Good hustle there by Jasmine Martinez, crashing the boards, getting rebounds and putbacks. So Martinez heads to the free throw line. Her first free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. So 22, Brooklyn Rodriguez comes in. 23, Samantha Cozart comes out. So Jasmine misses the first. She's going to get a chance to make the second. Her second is up. It is no good, but Alina Rodriguez with the rebound. Her pass over to McBee, and her shot is no good. And then there's a steal by Rodriguez. She kicks it over to Jones. Jones to Maureen. Maureen skips it cross court to Rodriguez. Back to Jones. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez thought about the three, then she does. She steps back, and her shot is up, and it is no good. There's a battle down low for the rebound, and it's going to be off the hands of Loving and stay Eunice basketball. So Eunice to throw it in on the baseline. That's Alina Rodriguez going to throw it in. They're matched up, so we got to do some moving. They get it into Jones. Jones with a speedy move through the front, kicks it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with an open three in the corner, and it splashes through. Alina Rodriguez for three. That's 6 points for Rodriguez. There's an almost steal by Jones, still battling over there. Then Rodriguez ends up with the steal. She's trying to attack, skips it back up to Jones. Jones with the ball near the top of the key, kicks it over to McBee. McBee drops it over to Jasmine, who throws it back out to Rodriguez. Here comes Loving back the other way on the attack. They throw it ahead. Jones trying to get down there, and they roll it out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on Loving. It's going to be Eunice basketball. 22-7 is what the board shows. I thought we had one more, but I'll leave it at 22-7 for now. Okay, it looks like maybe we got a timeout. If it was a quiet timeout, if it was a timeout. Shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy Services, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Health Clinic. The Lady Cards with the early lead here, 22-7. Alina Rodriguez with 6 points so far. Jones with 6 points. Alondra Rodriguez leads all scorers with 7. Jasmine Martinez with 2. Samantha Allen with 1. On Loving side, I'm missing a bucket somewhere, but Emily Green has 4. Catherine Montoya with 1, and I'm missing a bucket. As I mentioned previously, I try to keep up with Eunice's stuff, and I try to do my best to cover our little Loving stuff as we go, because I know some of those folks listen. So I appreciate you listening. Try to get your kids' names and whatnot as much as I can. I'm not real good with doing all these stats for both teams at the same time while I'm speaking and running the scoreboard and the soundboard. So here goes Eunice. Ooh, we almost throw it away. Haller ends up with it. She flips it ahead to Jones. Jones thought about driving, then decides to pull it out and settle. She's going to cross over, kicks it over to Alondra. Alondra over to Kenna. Kenna up to Haller. Haller over to Jones. Jones going to pull from deep. Her shot won't go. Haller in there battling. Her shot, she gets the rebound, kicks it out to McBee. McBee with a nice little floater. It won't go. Haller in there battling again. Haller, oh man, that's hard on a leg right there. There's a big-time foul. And then the ball gets the whistle. There's finally a foul called on this end. That's Chloe Jones. That's going to be her second. I give that rebound while ago to Haller. 22-7. Got a little rough there for a second. Jones got to be smart. She's picked up 2 fouls here. We've got into this full court man, and we don't rotate well. Jones going to get a steal there. Here they come out the other way. Jones' shot is up. It is no good. McBee comes away with the rebound. Cross-court skip pass. Rodriguez on the dribble drive. She throws up a shot. It won't go. And then there's, man, wow. There is some contact happening down low. McBee, or no, that's Alondra Maureen. And man, Alina Rodriguez ends up finishing right there. There is some rough, tough hoops being played down low. It is rough. So here we go back the other way as Loving trying to drive. Throw up a shot. It won't go. Alondra Marine comes away with the rebound. They kick it ahead to Jones. Jones tries to drop it back over to McBee. It gets deflected out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball. So it's 24-7. Jasmine Martinez going to come in. Alondra Marine going to come out. All right, so Sam Allen going to come in. Chloe Jones going to come out. Jones will get a break. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 24-7. Eunice in the lead. They throw it down to Haller. Haller's shot is up and no good. She gets her own rebound and a putback. So Haller with 2. Along with a rebound there, it's 26-7. So Loving with the ball. They throw it down to the middle. Oh, there was a traveler, a walker, or something. Haller comes away with the rebound. Haller's down there battling today for dang sure. McBee with the ball, throws it ahead to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking across court. Ooh, throws it to McBee. McBee to Jasmine. Jasmine back to Kenna. Kenna tries to throw it down low. And then we have a turnover. And then the ball gets kicked out of bounds. I don't even know what to say about that last 10 seconds of stuff. We throw it away, they throw it away, we wrestle, they wrestle. It's WWE going on out there. I keep waiting for Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan to come out of the rafters. 26-7, 1:12 remaining here in the first half. McBee over to Jasmine. Jasmine kicks it back up to McBee. They're running the box and one against us. They've adjusted into that box and one. They're trying to deny Alina. They're going to call the jump ball there. Ball's going to stay in possession of the Lady Cardinals. Once again, they're running that little box and one where they're matching up with Rodriguez. They're going to throw it in. Eunice is. We throw it to the red team. That's number 4, Kina Granado. She gets the steal. We got a call over there on the side. Got a 2-3 foul. Called it on White. White 2-3. That's Jasmine Martinez. So we've got subs at the table. That's number 0, Emily Rios, who comes in. Number 2, Calista Torres goes out for the Falcons. 51 seconds on the clock. It's 26-7. They throw it down into the left wing. A shot is up. It rattles around. It don't go. Jasmine Martinez with the rebound. They kick it over to McBee. McBee brings it across the timeline. She thought about the 3. Kicks it over to Jasmine. Jasmine drops it into Haller. Haller tries to shoot her. She has her shot blocked. They kick it back to McBee. McBee's shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound down low. Loving comes away with it. And here comes Loving trying to set up the offense. 20 seconds to go. They skip the pass all the way down the floor. A shot is up, and it is good for 2. That's number 4. Number Granado with the bucket. 7 seconds. Kenna McBee travels. So that is a turnover. 26-9 is the score right now.
Don't be scared of the moment. Let's go.
So Loving throws it over into the corner, trying to get that last shot. They throw up a shot, it won't go. And the rebound by Samantha Allen. So we are at half at this point. The score is 26-9. The Lady Cardinals playing good enough to have a big lead, but definitely a lot of turnovers. I have us at about 9 turnovers for that half. Too many for sure. With that said, some bright spots for Dangshire. Alina Rodriguez with 8 points. Chloe Jones with 6. Alondra Maureen with 7. Jasmine Martinez with 2. Samantha Allen with 1. And Aubrey Haller with 2. Score is 26-9. We'll take a little break here. We'll send it back for a word from our sponsors after I talk about them really quick. Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Health Clinic. So thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We'll be back with the second half shortly.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!" The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jow, New Mexico, where the Eunice Lady Cardinals are playing against the Loving Falcons here in the Panther Invitational Basketball Tournament. Eunice leads this game 26-9 at the half. Kind of a rough, ugly, I gotta say, even though we're ahead 26-9, maybe the ugliest all around, just as far as fouls and rough and physical and WWE style, that I have seen us involved in a game this year. So definitely a scruffy looking game. I don't even know what else to say. Leading, but man, it's just been rough on both sides. I mean, I'm not bashing our team, their team, just a rough game. No flow to the game. It's 26-9, as I mentioned. The Lady Cardinals facing District 4 2A opponent, the Loving Lady Falcons. So Eunice is back over here. Coach Frazier giving them their last words here before he sends them out onto the floor. The Falcons headed over to the bench. Everybody finishing their shooting and whatnot, getting ready to kick off or tip off the second half. After this game, we will leave it on this same broadcast. We will be broadcasting the Eunice boys game, as they will be hosting are playing against Clovis Christian here in this Jow Panther Invitational Tournament. So just stick with us. We'll take a little break in between games. It'll be on the same broadcast, and we'll bring you the Eunice boys game. So here we go to start the second half. It's Loving's basketball. That's number 21, Montoya. She drops it down into the corner, ends up in the hands of Vasquez. Vasquez with the attack. Her shot won't go. Two Eunice Cardinals running into each other. That was McBee and Alondra Marine. They collide. The ball goes off their hands and out of bounds. It's going to be Falcon ball again. We have changed our defense, and there's Chloe Jones with number 3. Yep, going to call Chloe for the third foul. So 26-9. Chloe Jones now has foul number 3. 2 of those fouls were definite fouls. One of them was a ghost man on second foul that nobody knew who it was called on, so they gave it to her. So that's 3 on her. That'll hurt the Cardinals. Loving misses the second free throw, then gets their own rebound. There's a scramble all over the court for the ball. Chloe Jones comes away with it, kicks it ahead to McBee. McBee misses the layup, then they skip the ball down the floor again. trying to get the ball into Cozart. They do. She kicks it back up top to Montoya. Montoya's shot is up, and it is no good. And Loving getting all the rebounds here early in this second half. Jones with the almost steal, gets deflected off her hands, going to go out of bounds. That'll be Lady Falcon basketball. It's 26-10 here in quarter number 3, 7:12 on the clock. Loving with the ball over on the left sideline. They throw it inbounds to Montoya. Montoya skips it down to Cozart. Cozart with a fadeaway shot, Kobe style. Oh my goodness, the ball was headed out of bounds. That's Vasquez, who jumps out of bounds, saves the ball in the air, and fires it off the chest of her own teammate. And so it's going to be Eunice basketball. Eunice brings it across the timeline. Loving in that box and one setup. Alondra Maureen's shot is up and no good. Cozart comes away with the rebound. Loving pushing the ball up the floor, trying to push the pace. Shot is up and it is no good. Jasmine Martinez comes away with the rebound, then kicks it ahead to McKenna McBee. Her shot is up and no good, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. They called that foul on number 5. That's her second, Ebony Flores. Kenna McBee heads to the free throw line for the Eunice Lady Cardinals. McBee's shot is up and no good on the first one. All right, she knocks down the second one, so Kenna McBee gets on the board here. It's 27-10. Eunice Alondra Maureen with the steal. Then she has it stolen away, so she had a good steal, then she gave it up and gives it up for 2. So Alondra Marie with the steal and then the turnover, and 2 more points for the Lady Falcons. It's 27-12. Jones with the ball, kicks it over to McBee. McBee with a dribble drive floater. Her shot is up and no good. And there's the rebound by number 21, Montoya, and Maureen with a quick foul. That's 2 fouls on Alondra Maureen. Eunice in that full court man-to-man defense. Coach Casals used to call this kind of man-to-man defense the get-a-man defense. Jones with the steal, and she's on the run out. And she lays it in for 2. That's 8 points for Jones. It's now 29-12. They throw it away. Rodriguez with the steal. She's dribbling to attack, throws it through. Jones with a little step through, floats it in off the assist from Alina Rodriguez. It's now 31-12. So Montoya brings it across the timeline for the Lady Falcons. Alondra Maureen Gardner. They float it up. McKenna McBee does a really good job trying to get the steal. The ball gets kicked around, deflected the other way, and Loving going to pick up 2 easy points on the backside after we kind of got lost on where the ball went there. They deflect it around and then throw it down the floor for an easy 2. It's 31-14. Jones going to walk it across the timeline. Loving in that box and one. Against the box and one, you've got to, if you're playing that zone matchup type of offense, you've got to attack one portion of the top and make them come out and guard you, and that spreads out the middle. They've taken Rodriguez and moved her down to the block. There's a shot that's up and no good. Jasmine Martinez. Oh, man. There's all kind of stuff going on in that one. Oh, and then they're going to have Alina Rodriguez going to be called for the foul, it looks like. So 31-14, they call Rodriguez for the foul. Trying to look at the board. That's 2 on Rodriguez. So that'll send Kina Granado to the free throw line for the Lady Falcons. Her first shot is up and it is no good. Eunice doing a good job of applying pressure and creating some turnovers. Rodriguez with the rebound after the second free throw was missed. They kick it ahead to Maureen. Maureen throws it right to the red jerseys. Chloe Jones steals it back. She attacks the middle, throws up a shot, and it goes in. So Chloe Jones with the steal back and the runner makes it 33-14. Here comes, she walked. Yeah, there was a definite travel there. There's a travel again. Their shot goes up. Maureen comes away with the rebound, looking down court for Jones. She fires it ahead. Jones with the go. They kick it back out to Rodriguez. Her shot is up, no good. And here comes Loving back the other way. Eunice looking a little tired. Ball gets kicked out. Jones picks it from behind, and now she's on the run out. Her shot is up and no good. So I'm going to give that steal the last time to Alondra Maureen. And there's another steal, that one by Jasmine Martinez. And man, I got to go back to my ugly basketball thing. It has been a scruffy, rough, ugly turnover game. Jones slowing it down a little bit now. They throw it over to the wing. Alondra has her pass deflected. It ends up back in the hands of Jones. Alondra pulls for the shot. It is no good. Cozart with the rebound for Loving. So they fire it down the floor. Loving likes this. They like to push the pace in transition. There's a block by Alondra Maureen. And Kenna McBee comes away with the rebound right there. So Jones going to fire it ahead to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for three. Her three won't go. Jasmine Martinez with the save. Nope, it goes out of bounds. So all of that to say with 2:48 remaining in the third, it's 33-14. And Eunice's tongues look like they're dragging. Got multiple subs coming in. Alina Rodriguez steps off, and it looks like it's Alondra Maureen steps off. For the Lady Cardinals, Samantha Allen comes in. Aubrey Haller comes in as well. So you've got Jones, McBee, Jasmine Martinez, and the two I just mentioned. Loving going to bring it across the timeline. That's Montoya. Montoya throws it over to the wing. A shot goes up. Aubrey Haller with the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Jones. Jones thought about attacking, then she's going to pull it up and reset the offense. Jones over to McBee. McBee has the ball taken away, and here comes Loving back the other way. You can't foul. The shot goes up. It's no good. Another shot goes up, and it's no good. And I think they're going to call Kenna McBee there. Yep. So Kenna McBee, they're calling her for the foul. Let's see here. That's first on her. These Eunice girls, I'm telling you, they look like their tongue is dragging. Wow. So, anyway, it's 33-14. We're in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 16 seconds remain. And we've got WWE hoops being played here. What you gonna do when the power of the Hulkster comes down on you? Yeah. No, I think that's somebody else besides the Hulkster. But anyway, that's kind of what we've had going on here today. Shout out to our WWE sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, Eunice Health Clinic. You allow us to bring these wrestling matches called basketball games back home to everyone. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Loving to throw the ball in on the baseline under their basket. They throw it in out to Montoya. Montoya looking for somewhere to go with it. Dribbles back up toward the top. Jones almost had the steal. Little pump fake, throw down to the middle to Cozart. Cozart goes up for two, and she's going to be fouled. I think maybe Jasmine Martinez. 2-3. Jasmine Martinez called for the foul. I think that's number 2 on her. That's what my little unofficial notes here say. And yes, that is what's up on the board. So Cozart will go to the free throw line. She misses the first. I've got her at 2 for 5 so far today. She's about to get another one here. 33-14 is the score, 2:08 remaining. Cozart makes the second. So it's now 33-15. McBee to bring it across the timeline. Throws it down to Martinez. Back over to McBee. McBee to Marine. Marine with the dribble drive, looking to attack. She fires it to McBee. McBee with the pull-up jumper. Don't go. Howler with the rebound, kicks it over to Martinez. Martinez's shot bounces around. It won't go. Samantha Allen with the rebound and the putback. Sam Allen doing her thing. It's always nice when we see Sam Allen doing some things like that. 35-15. Loving with the basketball. Montoya over on the left wing. Looking inside for Cozart. Decides to swing it all the way across court to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried to dribble attack. Sam Allen with the steal. And then the ball gets skipped across and thrown out of bounds. Going to be a turnover, I believe. So it's going to be red ball. So we're in the third quarter. 1:21 remains here in quarter number 3. Loving with the ball. They'll throw it in to Montoya. Montoya going to throw it over to number 2. That's Torres. Torres back to Montoya. They skip it down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez thought about it, then kicks it back out. Dribble drive attack over to the right wing. Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Montoya. Montoya thought about the 3, kicks it over to Torres. Torres drops it down low. Shot is up, and it is no good. Aubrey Howler with the rebound. She's going to get it over safely to Marine. So Aubrey Howler with rebound number 6, I believe, on my unofficial number so far. Skip pass to Howler. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. I believe that's turnover number 10 for the Lady Cardinals. So here comes Loving across the timeline. That's Montoya again. She swings it down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking inside, gives it back to Montoya. It ends up in the hands of Torres. Torres has the ball knocked away. Jasmine Martinez comes away with it, and then it's tied up. So Martinez, I'll give her the steal on that one as it ends up in Eunice possession after she grabbed it and they tied it up. So 35-15. Alondra Maureen with the ball. She's going to bring it across the timeline. They're trying to pressure now. They look down low. They throw it into Sam Allen. Sam Allen's shot is up and no good. Aubrey Howler's rebound and put back, no good. They kick it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for 3. It's no good. And then they call it out of bounds up at the top. So I'm going to give Howler another rebound. I'm going to give Sam Allen a rebound. And after all of that, it's 35-15. Been a rough quarter. Here comes Loving pushing the pace the other way. They swing it over to Rodriguez in the right corner. She looks back up to Montoya. Montoya over to Torres. Torres going to drop it into Cozart, and the buzzer goes off at the end of the third quarter. It's a 35-15 game. Not a pretty basketball game by any means of the imagination. 35-15 is the score. So far in this game, Alina Rodriguez with 8. Chloe Jones with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alondra Maureen with 7. Jasmine Martinez with 2. Samantha Allen with 3. Howler with 2. That's what I have for the Lady Cardinals. Jasmine Martinez also has 8 rebounds here. Alina Rodriguez with 6 so far. Chloe Jones with 7 steals. Alina Rodriguez with 4. Got Sam Allen with 5 rebounds. Howler, Aubrey Howler coming back off the injury. This is her first week of basketball. She's got 2 points and 7 rebounds. Quick shout out to some sponsors. Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, and Eunice Health Clinic. I got these knuckleheads sitting up here behind me talking some nonsense. One of them's got a green shirt on. I think he likes Texaco or Hagerman or something. It's got a bear on it, though, and I think some of my money goes over there, so I guess it's for Baylor. And then you've got the man, the myth, the legend that we all love, Jorge Ontiveros. All right, so here comes Loving back the other way. They kick it in, kick it out, ends up bouncing around, ends up in the hands of Vasquez. She kicks it back out. They're going to go down low to Cozart, and she's going to drop it in for 2. It's 35-17, Eunice with the ball. Loving in that diamond and one half-court trap. Jones going to dribble through the trap. Kicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a nice skip pass to Maureen. Her shot is up and won't go. And then the ball gets deflected out of bounds. It's going to be Loving basketball. So Loving, Coach Frazier calling for everybody to get a man, get a man. And then Loving throws it out of bounds. So it's going to be Eunice basketball. Get a man, get a man. Those of you that never knew Johnny Casals, y'all won't understand what I'm talking about. But 35-17, 7 minutes remaining here in this game. They kick it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez being pressured. She skip passes. It gets stolen. So that is a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. And here comes Loving the other way, and they're going to pick up an easy 2.
Quit making that pass.
They get it back to Jones. Jones going to dribble through the pressure. Kicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez thought about the shot, then goes through the middle with a little Euro step, and she lays it in. Alina Rodriguez with 2 more points. It's 37-19 is the score. We've got multiple posts on the game, and anyway, ball gets deflected. I'm up here directing traffic in the bleachers. There was a post for Loving standing all by herself down under the basket, and a couple of their buckets that they've been able to get. We get lost when they come across half court, and we're used to playing a zone defense, and when they go into that man defense, if everybody don't know who they got, and you got 2 people guarding one, you got one standing wide open somewhere, and that's happened to us several times here today. So Frazier over there giving them a little lecture on how to find a man. Get a man, as Johnny Casals would say. I found some interesting numbers online yesterday as I was looking at through some stuff. There's a man, I believe his name is Marty Size. He's from northern New Mexico, and he's been writing a book about New Mexico basketball, and he's compiling all these statistics for the state, and he's working with the NMAA to do it. And I noticed in his top scoring averages of all time that in that average, Bruce Carver of Eunice is number 5 all time in scoring average in boys basketball in New Mexico for all classes. I found that pretty interesting because I know Bruce, great man. He was the athletic director in Hobbs most of the years that I remember when they had the 4-peat with Ronald Ross and that group. He was the athletic director then. He eventually left Hobbs and went to Rio Rancho when they added all the extra high schools, and he was the athletic director of all the Rio Rancho schools. And so when I was coaching, we would go up to Albuquerque for the state basketball tournament. I would always call Bruce, and he'd find me one of their gyms to practice in. So great man. Pretty neat that a Eunice Cardinal is number 5 all time on the scoring average list. There is a 3-pointer by Green on a drawn-up play right out of the timeout. Here comes Eunice. And Chloe Jones has it picked there. The ball ends up sailing out of bounds, and it's going to be Eunice, or no, it's going to be Loving basketball. I don't know how that one is either. Loving shot it, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Loving's ball. I think when both teams are red and white, we say red and white a lot of times when, anyway, they're going to call a turnover on Loving. I thought we fouled her, but no call, so I'll like it since it goes to us. You got to get somebody back over here in the middle. That dang. I'm going to start coaching from the dang it. All right, anyway. So there's 2 more points for Loving. We are struggling with this half-court trap. They are giving us fits. Giving us fits with the half-court trap. 37-24. What was once about a 20-point game is now down to 13. Eunice to throw the ball in on the baseline. They throw it to the backside, and it's almost a turnover. Jones comes away with it. McBee has it now. And then there's a foul. So they call a foul on Flores. Let's see what they show on the board. That's 3 on Flores. So I think there's a debate or a discussion about whether it's 1-1. I guess it's not. So we're going to throw it in here. They throw it into Jones. Loving steps out, looking to try to pressure. Jones with the ball. Crosses over, looking to attack. Throws it down. It gets skipped off the hands and goes out of bounds off a Loving Falcon. Eunice to throw the ball in, 37-24 again. Loving has extended that pressure out a little bit, and we have struggled with it. So here we go, getting ready to throw it in again. They throw it in up top to Jones. Jones ripped through, kicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez sets up and shoots the three, and she splashes it in. 3 points for Alina Rodriguez. That makes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Rodriguez. Jones going to come away with the steal, and she's on the run out. She lays it in for 2. Chloe Jones with 2 more. Here comes Loving across the timeline. It's 42-24. Man, that was a layup from the three-point line that looked like maybe a shot or a layup. Jones tries to pick pockets, almost does. Then she runs back to cover that backside on defense. They throw the ball up top, and that ball is going to be a backcourt turnover, and it'll go into the hands of the Eunice Lady Cardinals. So Eunice to throw the ball in at the timeline. They get it into Jones. Jones stops just short of the free throw line, or I'm sorry, the half-court line. They give it back to Jones. Jones going to try to throw it down low to Sam Allen, and the ball gets turned over. So here we go back the other way. That's 15 turnovers for Eunice in this ball game so far. Ball gets kicked back out to the top. Loving with the basketball. Still scrambling around, a lot of pushing, shoving. Ball ends up in the hands, and then Howler's going to be called for a foul. We're getting kind of jumpy down there. A lot of pushing and shoving down low, and I mean, when I say pushing and shoving, not just some bumping. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, except that's not what's happening here. We got some full-blown choke slam stuff happening. 42-24, 4:17 remaining here in the ball game. Cozart's free throw is up, and it is no good. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have her at 5 points is what I show, which may not be correct. So Cozart steps back to the line, going to shoot the next one. Her next one is up. It is no good, but Loving's going to get the rebound. And there's a dribble drive attack. They kick it up to Vasquez. Vasquez's shot is no good. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound. She's going to kick it to, or she's going to take it up the floor herself. She goes behind her back twice, brings it over to Jones. Jones with the ball now near the top. She's going to dribble through. She gets fouled on the shove, and I believe, oh no, the bonus is on the other side. So Eunice, there's only been 2 fouls called against Loving this whole half. Didn't realize that till just now looking up there. So Jones with the basketball. They're going to switch defenders. They're running a little matchup zone. They throw it back to the backside. Jones drops it through, or tries to, and it gets deflected out of bounds. So 42-24, 3:44 remaining here in the ball game. Eunice in the lead. And they skip it to that backside. And, all right. Kenna McBee was on the backside, and she didn't have anybody within 10 feet of her. And Lena Rodriguez fired a pass that almost hit her in the mouth. Anyway, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Loving's ball. They bring it up. The shot goes up for 2, and that's number 21. That's Montoya. Loving going to put the full court pressure on now. It's 26-42. Trying to get the ball down the floor. They do. Ball gets deflected around, and man, they're going to try to save it. They do. Jasmine Martinez going to come away with the steal. So Jasmine with the steal. They throw it ahead to Rodriguez. Rodriguez flips it back in. McBee throws it down to Jasmine. Jasmine throws it into the middle. It ends up in the hands of Rodriguez out on the right wing, and her 3 is up and no good. Jones comes through, knocks it away from one of the Loving Falcons. Now Jasmine Martinez has it. Jones going to pull it up and set it up. And then there's a shot that goes up, and anyway, whew, it has been a rough one. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's been a rough-looking ball game. 42-26, 2:39 remaining in the ball game. Eunice to throw the ball in on the baseline. Looking to throw it in. They throw it into Jones on the wing. Jones looking to attack. Almost has her pocket picked a couple of times. Reaches a few times. And there's a three-pointer that's up, and it's no good. Wow. Oh, and then they're going to call Alina Rodriguez for a foul. I believe that's number 3 on her. 2:22 remaining here in the ball game. Loving will be in the 1-and-1. So that's number 12, I believe. That's Sierra Rodriguez, who, oh no, that's 32. Emily Green goes to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up, rattles around, it won't go. Haller with a great rebound right there. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Over to McBee in the corner. McBee tries to force it down to the post. It goes out of bounds. 42-26. Looks like they're going to say it's Eunice basketball. Eunice to throw the ball in on the baseline. Eunice looking to get it in. They fire it into McBee. McBee with a beautiful pass to Jasmine Martinez. Kenna McBee with a heck of an assist right there. That was a really good-looking pass. Under 2 minutes to go. Scores 44-26. Loving with the basketball, brings it through, dribble drive attack. Ends up in the hands of Cozart. Over to 12, that's Rodriguez who attacks. She throws up a shot, it won't go. It looks like they're going to call her for an offensive foul as she used the forearm to clear a little space there on the drive. Eunice with the ball, 1:45 on the clock. Jones going to walk it up. Loving in that little half-court set. And why we keep giving it over here in this corner against that half-court trap is beyond me. Ooh, we skip it back up top. It ends up in the hands of Jones. Jones back over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to McBee. McBee back to Jones. Over to McBee. McBee's cross-court skip pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez into Martinez to Jones, to McBee, to Jones. Back to McBee, over to Jones. Dribble out if you need to. Back over to McBee. McBee to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Jones. Just dribble backwards. Over to McBee. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the skip pass to Jones. Over to McBee. McBee to Jones. Just playing a little keep away up here at the top. Over to McBee. Back to Jones. 45 seconds and ticking. Just dribble circles. Man, a big-time collision right there. In the middle of the court, we got people flying everywhere, and now we got hurt folks laying on the floor. They're going to call a foul on number 20. That's Alina Rodriguez. I believe that'll be 4. And so the score is 44-26, 41 seconds remaining on the clock. And we had an injury timeout, so everybody kind of trying to get everything situated. I want to shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply and MR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware, Devon Energy, Eunice Health Clinic. Free throw is up, and that first one is good for Green. Oh, no, that's number 54. I don't have a 54 on the roster, so I'm sorry, Loving, there's nobody 54 on your roster on Max Preps, which is where I got this. Next free throw's up and good, so she made 2 free throws, number 54. Jones with the ball, 40 seconds to go here in the ball game. McBee ends up with it over here on the right wing. Back to Jones, over to Rodriguez. Back to Jones. Over to Rodriguez. Jones, McBee. McBee with the cross-court skip. Skip again. Back to Jones. Over to Rodriguez. 20 seconds on the clock. Just hold it. 13. Clock is ticking. Throws it down to McBee. Over to Martinez. Martinez back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez running the clock. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And there is the ball game. At the end of the ball game, the final score is Eunice 44, Loving 28. Quick rundown of the numbers. Alina Rodriguez, I have with 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have her at 13 points. Chloe Jones at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. So 13, 14. Alondra Rodriguez with 7. McKenna McBee I have with 1. Jasmine Martinez with 4. Samantha Allen with 3. Aubrey Haller with 2. On the rebound side, I have Alina Rodriguez with 8 rebounds. Chloe Jones I have at 5. Alondra Maureen with 3. Kenna McBee with 2. Jasmine Martinez with 8 boards this game. Samantha Allen with 5. Aubrey Haller, a big game on the boards today with 8. On the steal side, I've got Alina Rodriguez with 5. Chloe Jones with 8. Alondra Maureen with 2. Jasmine Martinez with 3. Samantha Allen with 1. Assist, I have Chloe Jones with 4. Alina Rodriguez with 2. Alondra Maureen with 1. Kenna McBee with 2. I also have Alina Rodriguez with a block and Aubrey Haller with a block. So Eunice improves to 500 on the year. They're now 5-5 for the season. They pick up the win. So they put 29 minutes here on the clock for warm-up for the boys' game. So we will send it back for a word from our sponsors until we get started with the boys' game. We'll probably start their broadcast here in about 20 minutes. It'll still be on this same link. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. You can listen and watch on Eunice Sports YouTube page or through the HobbsAmerica.com sports app. Click on the Cardinal. So thank you for listening. We appreciate you being on the line. We'll be back shortly.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!" The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy, family owned and operated since 2006. Their team is known for their hard work and dedication, big enough to meet your needs for transport, pump trucks, vacuum trucks, and disposal services. Parker Energy and their staff are huge supporters of all Lee County sports and academics. They encourage their young adults to go the extra mile, whether it's sports, grades, or just being a better you. Parker Energy Support Services, 2350 Avenue O, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Bart Parker, owner of Redbird LP Gas Company, and his employees are proud of their Eunice Cardinals. Bart, class of 1971, state champions of both basketball and baseball, support the kids with their academics and athletics. They realize that balancing both is challenging and appreciate their determination. Redbird knows the Eunice Cardinals have worked really hard to get where they're at, and they are cheering them on all the way. Bart and his crew say, "Go Eunice Cardinals!"
Are you nervous about Thanksgiving dinner? With all this chaos in the world, take a step back and leave the cooking to Outlaw. Call 392-2012 and pre-order your ham or turkey, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pecan or pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, rolls, and so much more. Pickup or delivery is available. Call Outlaw now, 392-2012, and pre-order. Outlaw Grill wishes you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!" The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We're here live in Jal, New Mexico at the Jal Panther Invitational. Your Eunice Cardinal boys will be playing their first game of the 2023 year here as they will be facing Clovis Christian here in Jal. I'm Jimmy Jones. I've got my partners Charlie Fairbrush and Recindo Caballero are not available. They are working men, and so I am handling this program or broadcast a little bit on my own today. However, I do have the Jefe of all them Jefes, El Jefe himself, Mr. Marty Rodriguez. He's helping me with the camera, so we'll try to make the broadcast as good as we can. For those of you that don't understand how this works, there's a broadcast board that handles sound. There's a score app that handles the scoreboard, and then I try to do some stats and handle that stuff as well. So if I miss something here or there or whatever, that's the reason why I'm trying to multitask, and sometimes I'm not a multitasker. With that said, once again, we're getting ready to get going here in this game. A quick shout out to some sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Redbird Gas, Eunice Police Department, Parker Energy, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Devon Energy, and the Eunice Health Clinic. Shout out to those sponsors. Those folks are the people that make these broadcasts live and free and possible for all of you back there viewing. So we appreciate you, appreciate what you do, appreciate you being able to help us bring this broadcast. We appreciate No Mark Broadcasting. The one thing about them when it comes to Eunice Cardinal sports, they basically hand this equipment over to me and they say, you let us know what games you can cover, and we cover. They'll cover every single girls game, every single boys game. It's not really them that says can't cover this game. It's usually me or the guys, because sometimes at the early part of the season, these games are played in the morning, they're played in the middle of the day, in the weekdays, whatever, and sometimes some of us have to work, and so that's the only time it gets tough to cover, is when they're either far away, extremely far away, or if they're in the middle of the day, then sometimes it's tough for us to cover. So we appreciate No Mark Broadcasting. We appreciate their allowing us to cover these ball games. We definitely do. And, without them, I look at so many schools that we face when we go on the road. Very, very, very few have any type of broadcast system. So we appreciate you, appreciate what you do, and we appreciate the sponsors for making it possible. Thank you so much for all that you do. Today's Cardinal roster is brought to you by Parker Energy Services. The Eunice Cardinals are 5-3 here on the season. Number 2, Ashton Thompson. Number 3, Kevin Garcia. Number 5, Jacob Ortega. Number 10, Hyan Castro. Number 13, Jose Calvillo. Number 14, Maddox Mata. Number 20, Billy the Kid Blevins. Number 21, Elijah Melanson. Number 23, Luis Gomez. Number 24, Isaiah Hernandez. Number 32, Jorge Gomez. Number 33, Angel Orozco. The Eunice Cardinals are coached by Mason McBee and assistant coach Lee Mitchell. We've got Chloe Jones up here near the broadcast. She brought me some popcorn, so if you hear some crunching, it's the popcorn that I'm consuming. It's all Chloe's fault, not mine. Chloe led the Lady Cardinals in scoring again and led them to victory just a few seconds ago, so it's neat to have her. I'd throw a headset on her, but she's probably going to run the other direction before I do. Yeah, she is. She's running away from me. She's like, I don't want any TV radio time. So anyway, getting ready to get started. Still about 4 minutes on the clock. We'll come back here in just a few seconds to get this game started. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. You can listen live at the Eunice Sports YouTube page or at HobbsAmerica.com by clicking on the Eunice Cardinal link. Thank you for listening. We'll be back live shortly.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally. which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jal, New Mexico, as the Eunice Cardinals have their first game of the 2023 calendar year here. Getting ready to tip off. Eunice wins the tip. That's Kevin Garcia with the ball in his hands. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Kicks it over to left to Thompson. Thompson swings it over to Blevins. Blevins back across, ends up back in the hands of Thompson. Back to Blevins. Gomez drops it in, tries to drop it into that Gomez connection between the brothers, and it's a turnover for the Cardinals. Clovis Christian brings it across the timeline. That's number 15. I have that at Carter, and I'm probably going to butcher that last name, but it looks like T-E-U-N-E, Tune. We'll call him the Tune Squad. All right, they end up with the ball in the hands of Blanco. Blanco drops it down low to Gershon. Gershon out wide to Tune. Back up to Martinez. Martinez with the ball, swings it across to Gershon. Gershon with a long three, it's no good. And Gomez skies for the rebound. That's number 32, Gomez. Jorge. Blevins with the ball, Garcia to Thompson. Cross-court skip to Blevins. Blevins with the dribble drive, thought about the elbow jumper, then kicks it back out to Garcia. Garcia, little crossover, kicks it over to Blevins. Blevins to Garcia, and then they throw it over to the JAL student section. That'll be a turnover. That's two quick turnovers for the Eunice Cardinals. So Carter brings the ball across the timeline for Clovis Christian. He's going to go between his legs, a little crossover, and then swings it out to the right side to Martinez. Martinez swings it back cross court. Toon almost went Toon squad on him, and then the ball's going to get deflected out of bounds, and they're going to say that the ball was off Eunice. So Clovis Christian to throw the ball in under their own basket, looking for somebody to get it to. They drop it into the corner. That's 3-3, Easton Adair. He drops it back out to Martinez, who swings it all the way up to the top to reset to the Toon squad. They throw it in through the middle to a cutting Blanco, who lays it in for 2 points. And just like that, Clovis Christian up by 2 here early. Coach McBee screaming 32. Here comes the Eunice Cardinals. Swing it over to Blevins. Back and forth we go. Up top again to Garcia. Going to dribble, drive, attack. Look to create a little space there. Thompson thought about the attack, then pulls it out, crosses over between his legs, back to Garcia. Garcia with a little jump stop move, passes across to Gomez. Gomez back to Blevins. Blevins pulls for 3. His 3's off the side of the rim, no good. Clovis Christian with the rebound. That was Adair. Clovis pushes it quickly. There was a travel, and that is a 3-pointer by number 10, Martinez. I thought he traveled before he let it go. He can get the little jump stop. I don't know that he can take a couple of those. 5:10 on the clock here in quarter number 1. Garcia swings it back to Blevins. Blevins over to Gomez. Clovis Christian with that trapping half-court offense. They really get after you on defense. Gomez with a nice double clutch, and he lays it in. That's Jorge Gomez with 2. He puts Eunice on the board. It's 5-2. Eunice playing that half-court man defense. Pressure up top from Garcia. Toon squad kicks it over to the left side to Gershon. Gershon back up to Martinez, back over to the Toon man. Toon man swings it across to Martinez. Martinez with a deep 3. It won't go. Gomez thought about the rebound, then decided to let it go out of bounds. So that'll be Eunice ball, the length of the court. 4:33 remaining here in the first quarter. Score is 5-2 on the board. McBee screaming out the play, wants him to run for the Eunice Cardinals. Here comes Garcia across the timeline, ready to get the offense moving. Swings it out to the left wing to Thompson. Back over to Blevins. Blevins thought about pushing it inside, then kicks it out to Thompson. Garcia comes back up and gets the ball near the top of the key. Starts the dribble drive, kicks it to Blevins. Blevins saves it from going out of bounds, kicks it to Garcia, back across to Thompson. They swing it cross court to Blevins. Blevins thought about the step back. Thompson with the dribble action, kicks it out to Gomez, back cross court to Blevins, and he pulls for 3. It did everything but go in, and then Gomez comes away with the rebound. Oh, and his putback won't quite go. He gets another rebound and a putback, and then Thompson going to be fouled on the mid-range, and that'll send Ashton Thompson to the free throw line for 2. Thompson's first free throw splashes through, nothing but net. Ashton Thompson gets on the board with 1. It's 5-3. Eunice trails by 2. Thompson's second free throw splashes in. It's now 5-4. Eunice is clawed back in within 1. Martinez with the ball, kicks it over to Big 2-2. That's Blanco. He tries to dribble attack. The ball goes off his knee, ends up in the hands of Gomez for the Eunice Cardinals. So after the turnover, here comes Eunice back the other way. Garcia going to slow it down at the timeline. Looks down low and throws it right to Blanco. Unfortunately, he's on the other team. I think based on the way it's spelt that his name is Obi. I've got an OV, but that's an OB. Out of bounds type of OB. All right. 33 Adair has it. He kicks it out to Gershon. Gershon swings it cross court to Blanco. Blanco back to Martinez, over to Gershon for 3. His 3's not going to touch anything. It's going to sail out of bounds, and it'll be Eunice ball after the air ball. I sent Chloe to get me a popcorn and a Sprite while ago, so on some of these little 5-10 second silences, I'm scarfing down my Sprite and my popcorn. Blevins with the ball in the left wing, swings it back up to Thompson. Thompson looks across, swings it to Garcia. Garcia throws it high back toward Blevins. They're trying to run that little half-court trap against the Cardinals. Cardinals doing a good job of keeping them spread wide. Makes it hard to trap if you're spread out. That shot was up and no good and then deflected out of bounds. And it's going to be Clovis Christian ball. Still a 4-5 ball game. Eunice trails by 1. 15 is Toon. He brings it across the timeline, kicks it over to Gershon, out to Martinez, back to Blanco. Blanco with a little spin move over the top of the key, kicks it out to Gershon. His shot is up, and it is no good. A battle for the rebound, and the smallest man on the court, Kevin Garcia, comes around, or comes down with the rebound. It must be those little, is that fuchsia? Call that fuchsia, kind of a pinky purple, looks like fuchsia to me. Mama called it fuchsia, I'm gonna call it fuchsia. Had to be the shoes that gave him that rebound. They throw it down into Gomez. He skips it out to Blevins. Blevins has his pocket picked by 20. That's Gershon. They kick it cross side to 15. That's the Toon man. He goes up and lays it in for 2, and that's 2 points off the Eunice turnover. It's a 4-7 ball game. This Clovis Christian team comes into this game 10-2 on the season, and they have played some games against some of the top competition in 1 and 2A in the state, and won some of those games, including a big win over Tatum. They also had a very competitive game against Magdalena, and anybody that knows anything about small school boys basketball in New Mexico knows that Magdalena is no joke. They lost that game, but it was a good competitive game. 7-4 is the score. Eunice working it around on the offensive end, trying to run the legs off the defense a little bit. Keep passing it back and forth. Coach screaming to give it to him, to hit him. I think he's talking about the post. I'm not sure. So anyway, Eunice still working it around the exterior, trying to trap in the corner. They throw it up, and there's a turnover. That's turnover number 4 for the Cardinals. That was Gershon with the steal. Oh, he picked the ball up, had it. Oh, and then he grabbed it on his own. Anyway, coach's staff wanted to travel or a double or something. They didn't get anything. 42 seconds on the clock. This quarter has went extremely fast because there's just been a bunch of standing around passing the ball around the top of the key. There's a lot of people always calling for shot clocks in the world of basketball. Games like this are what'll make you call for a shot clock. This whole quarter's lasted like 8 minutes because that's all that was put on the clock. There's a steal by Garcia. Garcia with the dribble attack, then kicks it back out to Thompson. Thompson swings it over to the left side. Back up to Thompson. Thompson with a jab and go, drops it over to Gomez. Gomez to Gomez, it gets deflected out. Billy Blevins comes away with it up near the top of the key. He has his shot blocked and thrown over in out of bounds, so it's gonna be Eunice basketball. 18 seconds remaining here on the clock. 7-4. Like I said, 16 seconds remaining. Crowd giving Blevins a hard time. If you had never played basketball very much, you might never have your shot thrown, but I've had mine thrown a few times. They kick it back to Blevins again. Blevins with the dribble drive attack. He has his shot deflected, throws it over to Gomez. Gomez's shot is up and no good. He was looking for the foul. He didn't get it. At the end of 1, the score is 4-7. That first quarter was brought to you by Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill. Shout out to my man Johnny Robertson at Outlaw. We appreciate you. NMR Pipeline, the Bettis family, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop, and all the gang down there. Redbird Gas, Bart Parker, a former state champion in Eunice. The city of Eunice, appreciate all that you guys do down there, Mayor Hobbs and all the gang. Got a shout out to my wife who sits on that city council. I might get a backhand if I don't. Eunice Public Schools, Dwayne Haynes, Cynthia Sims, Resendo, who usually works with me, Matt Coy, Kenny Reed, Miss Hahn, David Gallegos, and all the staff down there at the Eunice Public Schools. The Eunice Health Clinic, Leanne Reeves, Brian, Nikki, Elma, Aaron, and all the gang that keep us healthy. We appreciate you. Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogelmeyer, Brendan Matthews and crew, BTH Services and Rental, Chad Haller, whose daughter Aubrey's back on the Eunice girls basketball team, after some health issues. We're glad to have her back, and we appreciate the Haller family and BTH Services and Rental. Brett and Penny Parker and Parker Energy Services. Got the Keekster up here sitting behind me. Oh, Keek, she's my buddy, and the Parkers are too. We appreciate Parker Energy Services. Getting ready to start quarter number 2. Eunice trails by 3. It's a 7-4 ball game. Clovis Christian with the ball. Eunice went to that man-to-man defense now, matched up with a man. Gomez guarding the ball. It gets kicked out to number 33, Adair. He's going to dribble through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Clovis with the rebound. Gomez with the block, and brother Gomez comes away with the rebound after the block. They kick it ahead to Blevins. Blevins thought about the attack. They throw it from Gomez to Gomez. Gomez going to go up and get fouled. That was number 23, Luis Gomez, that caught it at the free throw line, and then he dropped it on that little high-low to brother Jorge Gomez under the basket. He got in behind the defense, and when he went up, he got hammered. So they'll send him to the free throw line for 2. Jorge Gomez dribbles. His first shot is up, and it splashes through, and it is good. That makes it a 1-basket ball game. It's 5-7. Eunice trails by 2. Gomez's second shot goes straight through the net. He sinks them both. It's a 1-point ball game. Jorge Gomez with 4 points. 7-6 is the score. And here comes Toon across the half-court line. He kicks it over to Barnett. Barnett over to Martinez. Martinez back to Toon. Toon in the corner with the ball. That's Gershon. He's going to dribble across, skips it cross court. It ends up in the hands of Martinez. Toon with a dribble drive attack over the elbow. Throws it up. It won't go. Pretty rough down low. Billy Blevins comes away with a strong rebound. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Garcia to Thompson. Thompson drops it up top to Garcia on the attack. He floats through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. The ball's down between his legs. And Eunice is going to call a timeout just in time. And so it'll be Eunice basketball coming out of the timeout, it looks like, on the baseline. Eunice is going to take a full timeout. We'll take one with them. Shout out to Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, and the Eunice Health Clinic. Appreciate all you do. Let's take a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jal, New Mexico, where the Eunice Cardinals are playing in the Panther Invitational basketball tournament here in Jal. Today, the Cardinals are facing Clovis Christian. Clovis Christian comes into this game 10-2 on the season. Eunice comes into this game 5-3. After the timeout, Eunice will be throwing the ball in under their own basket on the baseline. Clovis Christian in what looks like somewhat of a 2-3 zone out of this timeout. They're going to float it over into the outside corner. That's Blevins. He drops it into Gomez, back to Blevins. Blevins for 3. His 3 goes off the back of the rim, no good. Clovis comes away with the rebound. That's Kimber Barnett. We call him the gun. He's a Kimber. Throws it up to 20. That's Gershon. Noah Gershon. Throws it over to the left wing. Back to Barnett. Barnett back up top to Gershon. Gershon with a crossover between the legs. Throws it out wide to Martinez. Martinez skips it cross court to Toon. Toon squad for 3. It won't go. Garcia with a big rebound, and Eunice looking to push the other way. Thompson with it on the right wing, throws it up top to Garcia. Garcia throws it way high over the top of Blevins. It skipped off the very tips of Blevins' fingertips and into the Jal stands. It's 7-6. That's 5 turnovers for this Cardinal team here early in the ball game. So Carter Toon brings it across the timeline, steps on the Panther, swings it out to the left side. That's number 32, Austin Lingnau, something. I'm going to call him Austin. Mama called him Austin. I'm going to call him Austin. Ball gets thrown up. It's no good. A good block there by Gomez. He had his hands on it. And then the ball gets knocked out of bounds off a white player. And so that's going to make it Eunice basketball. Still 7-6 is the score here. Not a very high-flying scoring affair. Eunice with the ball in the right wing. That's Thompson back up to Garcia. He dribble drive attack, skips it over to Blevins. Blevins going to come over the top of the key, throws it out to the right side. A little floater by Thompson won't go. Bodies go to the floor. Garcia comes away with the rebound. His putback won't go. Gomez with the rebound, a putback won't go. Clovis Christian comes away with it, and then Thompson with a quick steal. Ball goes over to Blevins. Blevins looks down to the right corner, drops it in to Gomez. Gomez to Blevins, cross court to Thompson. Attempted a steal there by Clovis Christian. Garcia secures it. Cross court to Blevins. Blevins gets hammered. No call. And then a running one-hander. They're going to call the foul on the and one. They call that foul on Kevin Garcia. That'll be the first foul on Garcia. Looked like they missed the first foul up here at the half-court line where they hammered Blevins near the half-court. No call there. Then the attack on the basket on the and one. That makes the score 9. And then he makes the free throw 10-6. I think that was Gershon. Then Eunice throws that ball away. That's Gershon with the steal again. He's going to run out and lay it in. That's 5 points for Gershon. And the Eunice Cardinals not liking what they see. They're going to call a timeout with 4:51 remaining here in the first half. Clovis Christian has doubled up the score on the Eunice Cardinals. It's 6-12, 7 turnovers on behalf of the Eunice Cardinals here early in this ball game. Quick shout out to our sponsors: Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTH Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Services. Thank you for allowing us to bring these games back to everyone at home or on the road or working or wherever they might be. So, discussion on the floor about a substitution. Looks like they said Kevin Garcia waited till after the buzzer to check in, so they're going to send him back out onto the floor. 4:51 remaining here as we come out of this timeout. Eunice to throw the ball in the length of the court. Got a little music jamming in the background. We're jamming here. Garcia with the ball up near the elbow, kicks it out to Blevins. Blevins with a little pump fake and then attacks. He's going to get all the way to the basket but lost it there on the baseline. Good move by Blevins. He just got the ball slipped out of his hands as he come up under the basket. Noah Gershon with the ball up near the top of the key, kicks it out to the right side to Austin. Austin down to the corner to Adair. Adair drops it inside. Then they kick it back out to Adair. Adair's going to pull it out. Looked like a travel, no call. Eunice with the steal. I'll say the steal went to Gomez. Garcia, I think, knocked it away. It ended up in the hands of Gomez. And so here comes Eunice across the timeline. They swing it over to Thompson. Thompson back to Garcia, over to Blevins. Blevins throws the cross-court skip. Thompson's going to throw up the running one-hander off the glass, and Ashton Thompson puts 2 points on the board. It is 12-8. Eunice trails by 4. Thompson with 4 points. Garcia with the ball now, or guarding the ball up near the top of the key. Gershon with the ball on the right corner now, guarded by Thompson. Back over to 22. That's Blanco. Blanco throws up a shot. It won't go. He was guarded by Blevins. Gomez with the rebound, and here comes Blevins the other way. Garcia with the ball, looking to attack. Gets to the elbow, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson with an NBA three. He got hammered on the release, no call. The ball's getting battled around down under the basket. Gomez going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Thompson on the release out on that left wing got undercut and knocked to the ground, but there was no call on that part of it. Then there was a call on the rebound and the putback. So Gomez will go to the free throw line. Oh, that one did everything but go in. That's kind of the toilet bowl look there as it spun a few circles around and then popped back out. You never want that to happen. 3:16 remaining here in the first half. Here's the next shot, and it is up and good. That's Jorge Gomez. He's now got 5 points on the ball game. So that makes it 9. Clovis Christian sets up the offense. Pull for a deep 3, and that's number 20, Gershon, and he hit that one from deep. Ashton Thompson with a nice running one-hander back at the other end. So that makes it 11-15. Eunice within 4. Eunice not going away easy. 22's Blanco with it out on the right wing. He kicks it through the middle. It gets knocked away by number 13. That's Jose Calvillo for the Cardinals. Calvillo showing some good hands. 2:38 remaining here in the first half. Eunice trails 15-11. So the two officials are having a discussion about whose ball it is. Eunice thought it was their ball. Clovis Christian thought it was theirs. The officiating staff comes in and makes a change in the call. So the officials coming over to explain their call to Coach McBee. They're going to throw it in out on the right wing. That's number 15. Toon Man with the ball out there on the right side. He's going to come across the top of the key. He pulls up after a little pump fake. He shoots a deep 3. It won't go. Ashton Thompson with the rebound, and he's looking to push the other way. That looked like a foul to me, but no call. That's another turnover. And there's a shot that goes up, called no good, and they're going to call a foul on Thompson. That's 10 turnovers already this half for the Cardinals. Scores 15-11. Eunice trails by 4. Carter, I'm calling him Toon. I don't know if that's his last name or not. It looks like Toon in my handwriting. He drops that one in. I'm calling him the Toon Man, Toon Squad. He drops the first one in. If you don't watch, and he makes the second one. So the Toon Man picks up a couple points there. It's now 11-17. Eunice pushes quickly the other way. Hyan Castro with the ball at the top of the key. Has his pass deflected out of bounds. Space Jam had the Toon Squad. So Toons and basketball go together. The main man, MJ, was in the original Toon Squad. So they kick it over here to the right side, back across to Blevins. Blevins going to float through the middle, and Billy Blevins drops it in for 2. Gets 2 more points for the Cardinals. It's now 17-13. Clovis Christian wastes no time. A little step back action out on the right wing. Gershon ends up with the ball out there. He thought about pulling and then tries to dribble drive attack. Skips it out here to Martinez. Martinez for 3, it won't go. Battle for the rebound, comes away with Clovis Christian. Little pump fake, and then they kick it back out to Martinez, who shoots another 3, it won't go. Billy Blevins with the rebound, and here comes Blevins, the length of the court the other way. And anyway, Blevins got hammered in the face right there, no call. They just play on like a hockey match. There's a nice running one-hander by Calvillo. He puts 2 points on the board. It's 15-17. Clovis Christian brings it across the timeline. Blevins almost had a steal, but the ball deflected off his foot after he had reached through and knocked the ball away. So Blevins with a good defensive play. Jaden Martinez going to throw the ball in for Clovis Christian. He throws it into Toon, Carter Toon. He's got the ball dribbling across the timeline. Looking around, seeing where he wants to go with it. He's going to pull it back out. Then he passes down in the corner to Gershon. Gershon going to pull for 3 on that, and he knocks down another 3, and at some point you got to realize that guy's going to shoot it and get a hand in his face because he's done that multiple times. So Blevins under pressure. They grab him on the arm. Let's see what the call is here. They're going to call Clovis Christian for a foul. I believe they called that on, looks like maybe number 2 as far as what's up on the board. I don't see a 2 out there on the, oh, they called it on 20. So 20 is Gershon. He's the guy that's got most of their points, and he's now got 2 fouls. Anyway, here we go. Thompson wasting some clock. Eunice trails by 5. We're burning some clock, 23 seconds. I guess we've been told to take a last shot here. Down by 5, 10 seconds to go. Now he's telling them to go. We skip it out to the left side to Blevins. Blevins' shot is going to go up. It's no good. And that ends the first half. At the end of the first half, it's a 20-15 ball game. Eunice wasted that last 35, 40 seconds standing out there letting the clock run as they trail by 5. An interesting strategy in my opinion. Want to shout out to some sponsors: Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. At halftime, Eunice trails 20-15 to Clovis Christian. We'll be back here shortly. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Police Department is a proud supporter of the youth of Eunice. Eunice Police Department encourages teamwork and getting involved in the community, whether it's sports, cheer, or just being a great student. The Eunice Police Department stands by their town motto of friendly people, proud town, and they're definitely proud to serve the city of Eunice and proud to sponsor Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Police Department says, "Go Cardinals!" The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jal, New Mexico. We're getting ready to start the second half here in Jal. There's 40 seconds showing left on the halftime clock, and then we'll be ready to go. It looks like they're just going to wipe that time off and get us started a little early. Eunice in the red jerseys with the white letters. Clovis Christian is who Eunice is facing here in Jow. So the officials were going to go ahead and throw the ball in with 20 seconds left, and the crew over at the table said, so they stopped them. They're going to make them wait 10 seconds on the clock, and then we'll be ready to get started. Looks like for Eunice, they've got Thompson, Garcia, Blevins, and then a double shot of Gomez standing down in the paint. For Clovis Christian, they got 5 guys wearing white. I don't know all of them as well, so I can't look out there and say who's who. I see number 10, that's Martinez. I see 15, that's the Toon Man. Number 20, that's Gershon, who's leading their team in scoring. Eunice almost throws the ball away. Thompson has it, throws it back over to Garcia. Garcia to Blevins. Blevins has it picked. That's turnover number 11 for the Cardinals. A shot is up and good by number 20, that's Gershon. Gershon having a heck of a ball game here today. I don't know why, but I set my scoring app on my phone down, which has the app in it, and I forgot to pick it back up. There's Garcia driving through the middle, and he has it tied up by the Toon Man. That ball's going to go over to Clovis Christian. That's turnover number 12. Clovis Christian quickly attacks. They skip it across to Blanco. Blanco shot's partially blocked by Gomez. Garcia comes away with it. He kicks it ahead to Blevins. Blevins on the dribble attack. Spin move. Throws up a shot. It won't go, but Thompson has the rebound. He throws up a runner, and it floats in. That is 8 points for Thompson. It's 17-22. Here comes Clovis Christian back the other way. It's the Toon Man. He's got it near the top. Kicks it over to Blanco, back to Toon. Toon's going to dribble, drive, attack. He throws up a running, floated one-hander with a little English off the glass. It won't go. Adair with the rebound to put back. It won't go. Gomez comes down with the ball for Eunice, and here comes Thompson. 6:40 remaining on the clock here in the quarter number 3. Garcia and Thompson playing catch. Now they include Billy Blevins. Throws it across to Garcia, back to Thompson. Thompson telling Garcia to come get it and reset. Garcia skips through, throws it to Gomez. Gomez drops it down in the paint. A little fade away. He wanted a call, didn't get one, and here comes Clovis back the other way. Clovis Christian, that is. There's a block by Gomez, and here comes Garcia. Nice one-handed runner there by Gomez. A little running one-hander pass to Thompson. Thompson tried to double clutch and come under the rim and throw up a shot. It wouldn't quite go. It goes out of bounds. Clovis Christian ball. Clovis Christian slowing it down, coming across the timeline. They kick it out to Blanco on the left side. Martinez is going to step up to the top of the key. He takes it. They give it to Gershon, and that guy has been shooting, and he does it again. That guy's shooting the lights out. You've got to get a hand in his face. It's 25-17. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's got 16 points already this game, and he is, they've got 25 as a team. He scored 16 of them. Got to get a hand in that guy's face. If he comes across half court, he's in range. It's 25-17. They're going to call a foul on Clovis Christian on the reach in. Kevin Garcia is going to throw the ball in on the baseline underneath the Cardinal basket. Score is 25-17. Garcia takes it there on the baseline, looking for somebody to get it to. He's going to throw it long cross court. It is stolen by Gershon. And here he comes on the dribble drive attack. He throws a left-hander up. It won't go. Billy Blevins comes away with the rebound, and now he's pushing. He's got Gershon coming up behind him. He keeps it, but then has it deflected, and now Garcia trapped in the corner. He's going to dribble through and attack. He throws up a shot, and he gets fouled with the body. And that'll send Garcia to the free throw line. This Clovis Christian team does a really good job of pressuring the ball and trapping the ball. And if you slow up for just a minute and think they're not there, when you turn around, they've got you trapped. So you just gotta stay awake for sure. 25-17 is the score. Kevin Garcia goes to the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it rattles in there, and it is good. Garcia gets his first points of the ball game. It's 25-18. Garcia back to the free throw line again. They hand him the ball, takes a couple dribbles, spins it around, throws it up, and it swishes through. Nice looking shot that time by Kevin Garcia. Now it's a 7-point ball game. 6-point ball game, 25-19. Using my Eunice education there. So here comes Toon across the timeline. He swings it cross court to Blanco. Blanco's going to pull for three. It won't go. A battle down low for the rebound. Comes away in the hands of Hyan Castro, but he quickly has it taken away by Toon. Toon gives it to Gershon. Back to Toon. Toon on the attack does a little accidental drop pass to Adair, and Adair's going to pick up 2 points. That makes it a 27-19 ball game. Eunice on the dribble drive attack here on their end now. They swing it up top to Hyan Castro. Hyan back over to Thompson. Thompson's going to pull for a deep three. It won't go. Gomez had the rebound, but then had it taken away, and then they're going to have a foul on Billy Blevins, I believe. Oh, no, they called it on 13. So 13 is Jose Calvillo. I believe that'll be his first foul. So subs coming in, Gomez for Gomez. Adair going to switch positions with somebody. Now Calvillo's coming off, so Gomez goes back on. So instead of a Gomez for Gomez substitution, we got a Gomez for Calvillo. Eunice in the full court pressure now, trying to apply it here in the corner. Skip pass, goes across to Gershon. I thought he traveled. He drops it down low to the Toon Man. Toon Man with a double clutch. And that definitely looked like some Toon Squad basketball. It's now a 10-point game, 19-29. Cross-court pass to Blevins. Blevins back to Hyan Castro. Hyan Castro going to try to dribble drive. He has it taken away, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on number 15. That is the Toon Man. Carter Toon. It's 29-19. I believe that is his second foul of the ball game. Eunice to throw the ball in on the baseline, looking toward the middle. They float it up top. Thompson with the ball, skips it to Blevins. Blevins to Gomez. Gomez dribble drive attack, kicks it out to Thompson, cross court. His three is up. It's off the rim and no good. Hyan Castro tried to save it, but it looks like his feet were on the line before he saved it. So with 3:47 remaining here in quarter number 3, it's a 10-point ball game, 19-29. Carter Toon going to bring it across the timeline. He has a screen set by Adair. Adair going to roll to the basket. Now they're going to reset and give it to Adair down on the post. He skips it back out to Blanco, back to the Toon Man, who pulls for three. It won't go. Gershon with the rebound. Eunice tries to trap him in the corner, can't keep him there. They throw it away as Hyan Castro steps in with the steal. Coach McBee telling them to slow it down. 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Eunice trails by 10, setting up the offense. They kick it out to Blevins. Blevins going to work it back out to Castro. Blevins gets knocked to the floor, no call. We swing it all the way across court to Gomez. They try to skip it down low, and they do. That was a Gomez to Gomez pass, and that is Luis Gomez, I believe, that finished that one. 21-29. Gershon pulls for three. It won't go. Gomez in there battling, and then they're going to call a jump ball. So it's an 8-point ball game. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points for Gershon. Their coach, or Eunice's coach, telling their people to guard him because he's got 16 points, and I concur. So they swing the ball down to Thompson. Thompson to Castro. Castro to Blevins. Here comes the trap. When you throw it out there on that wing, they're going to come trap you. Gomez with the ball in the corner. Here comes the trap again. Thompson going to pull for three. His three rattles around and goes in. Ashton Thompson for three, and here comes up. He started to put the Eunice pressure on, then he pushed him back. 24-29, 2:18 remaining here in quarter number 3. It's a 5-point ball game. Martinez over to Van Beek. Van Beek throws it down to Blanco. Hyan Castro, probably the smallest player on the floor right now, comes in and blocks that shot. Carter Toon going to come back into the game as Noah Gershon, the team's leading scorer, is going to take a break. See if Eunice can take advantage of Gershon not being on the floor. 2:05 remaining here in quarter number 3. Clovis with the ball in the corner. They throw it out into the corner. A three-point shot is up by number 10. That's Martinez, and it sinks in there. That makes it a 24-32 ball game. Back up to Castro. Castro going to pull for a deep three. It doesn't go. Billy Blevins with a nice rebound. His putback won't go. And here comes Clovis Christian. Oh, a little pump fake drive by the Toon man. His shot goes up. It won't go. Adair with the rebound kicks it out to Blanco. Blanco's three won't go. Hyan Castro comes away with it, and he's going to look to push. He has his pocket picked by the Toon man, who lays it in with a little double clutch off the glass. It's now back to a 10-point ball game. 34-24 is the score. Eunice trailing by 10, 1:13 remaining in the third quarter. They kick it over to Blevins in the corner. He throws it back out to Castro, who skips it to Thompson. Thompson thought about the dribble drive. Castro going to step into one. It won't go, but Gomez with the rebound. A little pump fake. His putback won't go. He throws up a spin move on the putback. It won't go. And Clovis Christian comes away with the rebound. 45 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Clovis going to slow it down now and walk it across the timeline as they lead by 10 with 35 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. They kick it into the corner. They swing it up to Toon, who comes through the middle. He's going to dribble, drive, attack, kicks it out to Blanco, over to Martinez, back to Blanco. Blanco loses control. Castro takes it away from him, and here goes Castro on the, oh! And Hyan Castro he got slam dunked by number 30, Caleb Van Beek. Van Beek was going to try to block the shot. Castro decided to give him a punt fake and then drop down low into the fetal position or the turtle position, and Van Beek, who was already in the air, landed right on top of him. So after the foul, they're going to send Castro to the free throw line. Hyan Castro scoreless here so far in this game, and now he'll get an opportunity to shoot a couple. His first one's up, and it is good. So Hyan Castro cuts it back to a single-digit lead here, 25-34. Castro heads back to the free throw line. His second free throw is up, and it goes through, and Hyan Castro picks up 2 at the free throw line. 26-34, it's an 8-point ball game. We've got 19 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Clovis Christian gonna have it the length of the floor. Clovis brings it across the timeline. That's number 15, Carter Toon. They're just running the clock down to 7, 6, 5. And Clovis Christian going to take a timeout and try to draw up a play for a last-second shot here with 4.84 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Eunice trails by 8, 26-34. For the Cardinals, so far here in this game, they've got Ashton Thompson with 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 points. Kevin Garcia with 2 at the charity stripe. Hyan Castro with 2 at the charity stripe. Jose Calvillo with 2. Billy Blevins with 2. Luis Gomez with 2. Jorge Gomez with 5. Looks like over here on the other side, you've got Noah Gershon, who's got 16. He's got 3 threes in the middle of that as well. So just over 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Coming out of the timeout, it's Clovis Christian ball. They're going to throw it all the way to the other end, which was strange, and then try to get a dribble drive attack. They tried to set up a play that just wasn't quite the time. The idea was there, but anyway, at the end of 3 quarters, it is now 34-26. Eunice trails by 8. Quick shout out to some sponsors: Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. We got a little surprise guest here. We're going to try to get her going here on the mic. We've got Eunice's Alina Rodriguez. She is she's being helped here as she was putting her headset on backwards, but I think we got it on good. Alina, can you hear me over there?
I can.
All right, I can hear you. She is on the broadcast. She's hearing herself, and she's getting a little excited. Alina, I think you picked up another good ball game here today as you guys picked up the win, and you'll face Jow here tomorrow. What'd you think about today's game?
I thought we did really good. Some stuff we need to work on, but, we can work on that, and just really excited to play Jow tomorrow.
Yeah, and you hit another 3 threes here today, so 3 more threes. You're already the Eunice all-time three-point made record holder coming into today for three-pointers in your career. You got 87 after picking up 3 more today. You've now got 90. How many you think you're going to get before this thing comes to an end?
I don't even know. That's kind of I did not know I had that many.
Yeah, you're
I
at
did not know.
90 three-pointers right now. It's I think that's the numbers I see. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. I've got the numbers here in front of me. Yeah, you're 87 of 269 coming in. You picked up 3 more today, so that makes you at 90.
Wow.
So pretty good deal. What you got Jow tomorrow? Any thoughts on what you need to do tomorrow?
We just have to be mentally prepared.
Yeah.
Like, mentally. And we'll be good.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime Jow and Eunice face off against each other, you can bet it's going to be a rough, tough battle as Ashton Thompson hits another 3 there for the Cardinals. I'll show that here on the score app as we're visiting here. It's now 36-29. Yeah, anytime Eunice and Jow face each other, especially down here in Jow, you can bet it's going to be a rough, tough scramble of a ball game.
Yes,
and
sir.
I think, in my opinion, you guys keep your heads right and don't get into the physical battle. Just play the game, and I think you'll be just fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you want to talk us through a little bit of what's happening here? I'll turn it over to you and let you tell us what's going on.
Okay, Maddox. I'm so nervous. Okay, we got a kick ball violation on number 20, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's Noah Gershon. He's their leading scorer. He's got 16 points already.
Wow.
He's hit 3 threes, kind of like you hit 3 threes a while ago.
Just a 20.
I'm telling you, he's got the number 20 just like you. It may be a coincidence or it might not be. So they're going to throw it in over here on the left side. That's Maddox Mata now in the game, number 14.
Maddox throws it into Ashton Thompson, kind of dribbles a little bit. A little hezzy, step back, passes it back to Maddox, passes it back to Ashton. Ashton passes it to Billy. Little cross-court pass, back to Ashton, back to Billy. To Jorge. Oh, kind of lost control of it. Back to Billy. Billy pulls up for the 3, and it is off, but Maddox comes down with the rebound, and Ashton Thompson goes up, and looks like it was fouled, but Luis Gomez goes up and makes the little pointers.
Yeah, it's Luis Gomez, second bucket of the game. He's now got 4 points.
Score now is 36-31.
Eunice within 5 after trailing big for a while. They're trying to claw back into this one. This guy right here, his name is Carter Toon. He's got 6 points for Clovis Christian. I'm assuming his last name's Toon. That's the way the spelling looks. I'm calling him the Toon Man from Toon Squad.
Passes it to 20. What will he do? Dribbles. I feel like this team shoots a lot of threes. I've seen a lot of threes this game.
Yeah. This Clovis Christian team comes into tonight 10-2 on the season. They've beat Tatum fairly badly. They've beat some other really good teams.
Wow.
They played Magdalena to a really close game.
Really?
Magdalena's solid as nails.
Wow. That's wow.
So this team is no joke here, and the Cardinals are competing. It's
Yeah.
36-31, down 5 minutes, 19 seconds to go. We've got a timeout on the floor. I want to shout out to some sponsors: Cardinal Hardware and Lumber, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Devon Energy, Eunice Police Department, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTH Services and Rental, and Parker Energy. I've got Lena Rodriguez here with me. She's Eunice's all-time leading three-point shooter for the Eunice schools. Only a sophomore. Lots of time remaining to add to that. But at this time, you know, she's already jumped out there. Early career, already got a bunch of threes. What's the long-term goals, Miss Alina?
Obviously, it's to win a state championship. That's like the biggest goal. Like that's all I want to do, and I'll do anything to win one. Honestly.
I tell you, I would absolutely love to see you get to fulfill that. What about after high school? You think about going to college? You want to play?
Yes, sir. I want to play college ball.
Right. I got a few folks that I know that out there in the coaching world, in the college coaching world. Every chance I get, I plug you and tell them that you're a shooting machine, and I think that you've got the skills already here today. You know, you can teach a lot of things. You can't teach somebody how to shoot consistently from the outside, and every team needs a good outside shooter. So I think you got the tools to be able to go play. You can always adjust and get better at some things. At the same time, I think you got the right skills in place.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Back in the game, we got 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. It's 36-31. Clovis Christian with the ball. And I'll hand it back over to Alina to give you some play-by-play.
20 goes up for the layup, and it is good.
That's 18 points for Noah Gershon.
Little backdoor cut. Oh.
So they call it delay a game on Gershon. After the shot, the ball came through the net, and he slapped the ball out of the net away from the Eunice players. It's a 38-31 ball game. Eunice trails by 7, and they've got the ball. Under 5 minutes to go.
Ashton dribbles, passes it to Billy. Billy looks, passes it back. Takes a couple dribbles, passes it to Maddox. Skip pass, kind of risky. Holds the ball, dribbles. Oh, then in the screen, but went the other way with the floater. Kind of short, but Billy gets the rebound. Oh, there was no foul there, but it kind of looked like a foul in my eyes.
Yep, I concur.
Oh, and it is out of bounds. Should be Eunice ball. Yep.
Yeah, so the turnover there by Carter Toon, going to give the ball back to the Eunice Cardinals. 38-31, 4:22 remaining here in this ball game. Eunice trails by 7, and they're getting the ball back.
We're still in this. Boys got to keep their head up. Ashton dribbles down. Little passes it to Billy. Billy passes it to Jorge. Jorge go up. Billy passes it to Billy. Goes baseline. A little foul.
So Blevins goes up, gets hit. Looked to me like he got hit out there in the corner, too. No call out there. Then he forces his way into the middle, gets hammered and bodied up. It's going to send him to the free throw line with 4:05 remaining here in this ball game. Eunice trails by 7. Billy Blevins heads to the free throw line.
These refs are letting the players play for sure.
No
Makes
doubt.
the first one.
Billy Blevins splashes it down. That's 3 points for Blevins so far in this game. Now it's a 6-point ball game, 32-38.
Dribble. Pause. And he gets the bucket.
So Blevins picks up now 4 points. It's a 5-point ball game here.
Oh, cross-court pass. Back to 20. 20 dribbles. Ashton with that tight defense. Little switch. To 22, to 10. Oh, thought 10. Oh, back to 20. 15, jab step. Goes in. 22 for the wide open 3, and he misses it. Jorge comes down with the rebound.
That's Jorge Gomez. He's done a really good job on the glass today. 3:30 here on the clock. Eunice trails by 5.
Billy, shoot that, Billy. Oh, Billy, shoot it. Let's go, Ashton pulls up short. Oh, good save by Luis Gomez. Maddox with the floater. Good job by Jorge Gomez. Maddox hits the ball stolen, but they're running. 15 goes up. And one.
That's Carter Toon with the and one. He's now got 8 points on the ball game, and he's going to go to the free throw line. They called that foul that time on Mata. That'll be his first foul of the ball game. Maddox Mata picks up 1. So now it's 33-40. And Eunice looks like going to take a timeout here. And so it's a full timeout. Quick shout out to sponsors again. Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply. Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Eunice Police Department, Devon Energy, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, and Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. With that said, you guys, as we mentioned earlier, you got JAL tomorrow. I always say you got to be careful to not give any bulletin board material. At the same time, you know, you guys, I would guess, do you have a style or a game plan or anything coming into tomorrow, or is it just come out and do your thing?
No, we just got to do what we've been doing, because these past 2 games we've been doing really good with rebounding since we're short post, of course, Caitlin Parsons. But, you know, it just really got to stay in the game mentally.
Yeah, you brought up Caitlin Parsons. You know, the situation with her, the NMA decided this week that they made a final decision and she's not going to be allowed to play. She's the first team All-State 6'1" center from last year, a junior this year, moved away right as school was starting, was gone for most of volleyball season, moved back right as basketball season was started. But because they had already started their basketball season in Texas before she came back this way, and she had participated over there, they are not allowing her to play. So she sticks around next year, be able to play, and I think it puts us in real good shape. At the same time, I think we got a good squad this year, and I think we could make a deep run.
Oh, Maddox with the 3. Oh, a little short, but Jorge comes with the rebound and 1. Oh, let's go. Oh, good job, Jorge.
So Jorge Gomez now with 2, 4, 6, 7 points.
The full court press. Luis Gomez pressures the ball. They leave 20 right there in the little corner.
And he's not the one you want to leave.
Nope. Gonna waste some time here, seems like. Passes at 22. Gonna do a little screen. Wasting some time. Oh, pressure the ball, boys. Watch 20. We don't want 20 with the ball. There you go. There you go. Oh. Whoa, that was something. I don't know what that was, but that was definitely something. Oh, Luis Gomez comes down with the rebound. Ashton Thompson throws a cross-court pass to Billy Blevins. Oh, Billy gets fouled.
So Blevins on the drive. They reach across and smack him across the wrist. I don't think they were going to call it originally. The crowd went wild, and then late whistle.
Yeah.
That's only, let's see, I'm trying to look at the screen. Looks like that's the 6th team foul.
Yes.
So the next one, I guess, I'm assuming must be in the bonus. So anyway, Eunice will have the ball over on the sideline. It's 1:57 remaining here in this ball game. It's a 6-point game.
Just gotta keep our composure. We'll be good. Oh, and look like that foul was on 20. He has 3. Let's have him foul out. Oh, and then we got the ball stolen. It's okay, we just gotta get back on defense. Full court pressure right here. Oh.
Yeah, so a timeout on the floor by Clovis Christian. 1:38 remaining here in this ball game. It's a 35-41 ball game. The 5-3 Eunice Cardinals facing 10-2 Clovis Christian here in JAL in the Panther Invitational Tournament. As we mentioned earlier, Noah Grisham, number 20 for this Clovis Christian team, has 18 points on the ball game. Ashton Thompson leads the Cardinals. He's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points on the ball game. I've got the Eunice Lady Cardinals deep 3-point shooting machine, Alina Rodriguez, here with me on the broadcast. She's helping me with some play-by-play, and we've been talking hoops. Who do you have after JAL? What's next after this weekend?
We have Tularosa. First home game.
Wow. And what day is that? Is that next week?
It's a Friday, yes, sir.
Friday. So we got a week after today before the next game. And, you know, it's odd to me for your first home game to be in mid-January. I mean, you know, I know that I've watched games here in JAL. I've watched games in Tatum with the broadcast and stuff that we do. I know all of these teams around here have played some home games. We have not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe – don't know. I don't have any idea why it's been so long and why we haven't played any home games here to start this year, but we haven't. So it'll be kind of neat to be back home.
It's always good playing at home with all the fans. Yeah. We got full court pressure here by Eunice. Oh, and Luis Gomez gets the foul.
So they call the foul on Gomez. I think that's only the third foul of this half against the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals going to take a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by NMR Pipeline LLC. Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop, and all the gang down there. We appreciate all that they do. It's a 41-35 ball game here with 1:28 on the clock. Just haven't quite been able to get any closer than 5 or 6. It seems like we get within 5 or 6 and they extend it back a few. And so got to see if we can get a stop here, get some points on the board.
Just got to be very careful with the ball. Don't do turnovers that we don't need.
Those turnovers will kill you. I was keeping up with those turnovers through about halfway through the third quarter, and then I quit. So I think we had 12 a couple of minutes into the third quarter, and then I quit counting them here. So anyway, let's see here. You know, something that I've noticed in y'all's ball games, the last couple of games that you had yesterday, you had Kenna McBee come through and put 13 points on the board. She had a big first quarter with like 8 points in the first quarter. Today, the big first quarter came at the hands of Alondra Maureen, who had, I believe, 7 points in the first quarter and really got you going. I've always told you, Daddy, when we're talking hoops like we do sometimes, that anytime y'all's team can have somebody else that scores 7, 8, 9, 10 points, it really, really helps you guys get some things going for sure. And today it really got you started.
I'm very proud of those girls. They work really hard. They deserve it. Oh, someone just fell. Okay, Lou. Oh, we got the full. Oh, backcourt. Got a backcourt violation on Clovis Christian.
Yeah, so that'll turn the ball back over to the Cardinals. 41-35, 1:20 remaining in the ball game.
Got really excited there.
Yeah. So they throw it into Kevin Garcia.
Oh. We can't waste time here. Not too much. Come. Oh, okay, Billy. Billy throws up the shot. Oh.
So Billy Blevins dribbles down the right side, down that baseline, gets around his man, and throws up a mid-range shot, gets fouled. It's going to send him to the free throw line. 41-35 is the score. Eunice trails by 6. Blevins will head to the free throw line.
This one is up, and it is good.
It is good. So Billy Blevins picks up another. That's 5 points for Blevins here in the ball game. It's 36-41. Eunice trails by 5. That's 2 shots.
Second one's up, and it is off. But and they get the. Oh, let's go up. Full court pressure. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. We're down. How many are down? I can't even see the scoreboard.
41-36, 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Eunice trying to put the full court pressure in.
Full court pass. Oh, stay on your feet. You gotta stay on your feet. You gotta. Let's go, boys. Y'all got it.
Now they're going to foul away from the basketball.
Still got 3 more fouls to give.
They called a foul on number 3. That's Kevin Garcia. I believe that's his second of the ball game. Yeah, it is his second. So 35 seconds remain on the clock. We've got a timeout on the floor. 41-36 is the score here. And so this timeout's going to be brought to you by Parker Energy Services. Brett and Penny Parker down there at Parker Energy Services, they are involved in everything. They help everything. They help the schools. They help the community. Anything that can happen, they're involved in and they help. So special shout out to Brett and Penny Parker. They brought this timeout to you. They help our sports teams. They help our schools. They're involved in everything. So we appreciate Brett and Penny. We're missing the Keekster. Kiki Parker, their younger daughter, poor knee during volleyball season this year, had to have a knee surgery, and so we're missing her on the basketball squad this year.
Yes, sir.
So both teams come out of the timeouts. Clovis Christian and White, they're 10-2 on the season. The Eunice Cardinals are 5-3. It's going to be Clovis Christian ball over on the sideline, right in front of the JAL student section.
35 seconds left. Give it to 15. Little pass to the corner. Oh, I thought we were about to steal that. Oh, okay. Number 3, Kevin Garcia fouls.
So that is only foul number either 4 or 5, so Eunice still not in the bonus. It's 36-41, 26 seconds to go. Eunice to throw it in again.
Oh, okay.
Eunice coach screaming don't foul.
Okay.
Now he's screaming foul.
He stole it, yeah! Oh, jump ball.
There's a jump ball. The arrow's going to go Eunice way, so Eunice will get the ball. 17 seconds remain here in this ball game. It's a 5-point ball game. Going to have to look to get the ball in and get a shot up quick or attack the basket quick. Don't have any time to dribble around for more than 3, 4, 5 seconds. Got to get a shot off. So Eunice to throw it in over here on the sideline. It'll be Ashton Thompson bringing it into Garcia. They give it back to Thompson. Got to put some pace on it here. Thompson going to bring the ball over near the top of the key. He crosses over. We are burning some time. They've already burnt 8 seconds off. A deep three is no good. And Clovis Christian comes away with the rebound. And that is going to do it here as the final buzzer sounds. Eunice 36, Clovis Christian 41.
I give our boys. Clovis Christian was a pretty good team.
Yeah, they were. And the Cardinals came out and gave it everything they had in that one. Fell just a little short to a really good ball club here in Clovis Christian. Clovis Christian improves to 11-2 on the season. The Eunice Cardinals fall to 5-4 on the season. So that is the completion of today's broadcast. The Eunice Lady Cardinals come out with the win. The Eunice Cardinal boys come up just a little bit short here today. We'll be back over here tomorrow. What time the girls' game?
We play at 5:30, and I believe the boys play like at 3:45.
Okay.
I think, against Nimi.
Let me look here and see if I can find my little, I got a little handwritten notes somewhere in my phone. Looks like the Hobbs Nimi game, boys, is at 3:45. The Eunice Jow girls game at 5:30 is what my thing says. So we'll be back here tomorrow to bring you this game. We want to greatly appreciate or tell you that we appreciate our sponsors, Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic. There's Caitlin Parsons getting a little TV time. Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, the Eunice Police Department, Devon Energy, Cardinal Wrecker and Rental, Cardinal Hardware and Lumber. We greatly appreciate all that you do. We appreciate you helping us to be able to bring these broadcasts to everyone at home. I want to thank No Mark Broadcasting for their coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. You can always watch at Eunice YouTube Sports page or at HobbsAmerica.com by clicking on the Eunice Sports link. So thank you for listening. For Alina Rodriguez, I'm Jimmy Jones. We're saying good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, the community of Eunice, and thank you, Jimmy.